Hello, hello, hello. This is probably going to be my last video for a minute until I get my next, mod or whatever out there to y'all. And I do, like I said, I'm going to up the quality a bit so y'all don't have to see those garbage videos. Yeah, should get a microphone too instead of using just a a webcam mic. But anyways, I wanted to show y'all this. So this is my OpeanSea. Here's one of the, hold on a second. Let's click this here. Blah, blah, blah. Here's one of the, little groups of things I have. Whoa. This is cheapest. So, I can't believe it. I've sold I've sold 20 different NFTs so far. It's amazing. I can't believe that I've actually sold 20 NFTs. Now, to be fair, most I've sold have been for 0.0001 Ethereum, which fluctuates between 14 to 19 cents. Okay. So it's not much, but there's a few I've sold for more. One I sold for about 20 bucks. No, two I sold for about 20 bucks. And think like one I sold for about 17, one I sold for about 15, or maybe somewhere around there. But I've sold a few. No, I sold two for 20 bucks and one for 15, and the rest were like just a few cents. So here's some of the cheapest ones in this group. This one is dumb. I made this one like, I'll show y'all this. I made this one where it's a bid, but the bid ends all the way in 2035, December 31st. What this is supposed to be, in case someone doesn't get it, you're inside some weird alien ship, and there's like some weird, what do you call it? I don't know how to explain it. Well, this is basically like some weird fuel source, basically, inside the ship, and that's the protection mechanism around it. I doubt anyone would ever get that, obviously. But it's supposed to be like some weird alien ship, and that is the energy source mechanism made from mercury with some other elements mixed in with some other compounds and junk. I don't know, it's just whatever. I don't know, it's a weird one. But that one's weird. It's a bid. It ends in what? It's 14 years. It's amazing. But yeah, here they are. Here they are. Some weird stuff, and it shows how much I have them for sale. Like this one's a really cheap one. This one I actually made a long time ago, back on PS3. It's supposed to be me, but it's like shadow people. It's like ooh, spooky. I made that actually on PS3, believe it or not. Place kind of near me. This one's only like $1. These are pretty cool. I made these also right here on PS3. Like 11 bucks. Look at that. It's pretty cool. I made those on PS3, but I'm not going to click on every one. I'm just going to click on the ones that have actually sold so far. So, yeah, the different prices, they vary from being like 15 cents all the way up to $1,500. Obviously, I don't expect them to sell for that much, but I have them listed all across the board. There's just some weird art. It's photo art that I made for fun. Look at that. This one's a real expensive one. Sandstorm. Look at him. He's like, I am not amused with your human games. Hold on. Let's put this to recently sold so you can see the ones that actually sold. Okay, these are the ones that have sold. I'll click on only them. I named this one when I was in a really sad mood, hoping for the end. Yes. Kind of like, it's almost like, I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of like you mix like a musical, like, I don't know. I get like a music vibe from this. Like it just looks like music. I don't know how, but yeah. This person actually bought two. They bought this one and they also bought this one. This one's a pretty cool one. I made this one really cheap as well, just 15 cents. When you're new, you can't I'm not going to expect people to pay like a bunch of money. I make a lot of these just a few cents just so people can get them. You know, hey, maybe one day I'm famous and my stuff's worth something, or maybe I'm 100 years old, my stuff is still garbage, who knows. But this is a pretty interesting one. The way I try to describe this one is, think of like those scent beads that sometimes people put in their house or their car, like those gel scent beads. And this is like you're consumed by those gel scent beads, and you're just dived into them, and you're just getting a rush of smell, just overwhelming your whole existence. That's what this one right here is. Pretty interesting. It might make you dizzy though. This one's literally made from a flower that I edited. It's not the best. It's not the best, but someone liked it, I guess, enough. It sold for that. Now, you might think, what is it? If people pay 15 cents for your picture, man, that doesn't mean nothing. Well, it kind of does, because they have to pay a humongous Ethereum gas fee, anywhere between 20 to $100. It's insane. Now, that's why I'm so bullish on Cardano, because the fees on Cardano, if I want to send my money on Ethereum, it's going to cost me 20, 30, 40 bucks to send my money somewhere. Whereas on Cardano, if I want to send my money, literally costs me less than 10 cents. Or around that. It's an insane difference. But anyways, let's continue. Here's a weird one. Feels like clay. I don't know why. When I look at this, it just feels like clay. Someone made an offer, and then someone bought it for the same price. I don't know. Yeah, interesting. PD Pablo owns that one. Here we go. The Ether. Just a reference to Ethereum right here. Nothing special here. This one's sold. Pretty cool photo art. Now the program I use to make these pictures, I'm probably going to retire, as in when I make more photo art in the future, I'm probably not going to use this program again, because I don't want any art. I don't want to be, I don't want it to be any kind of same-ish. I want to explore more, avenues. So all this art, I probably won't make any more with this particular program that I made most of this art with. But some of this art was actually made with the PS3. Not many of it, but a few, maybe like 10 of them were. Here's another one, Peace or Annihilation. This is a reference to a certain punk song. Also, Orbital did a cover of that song, kind of. So, yeah, if you know it, you know it. Pretty cool psychedelic stuff here. I really like this one a lot. Here's a weird one. I actually accidentally made this one free. So congratulations to the guy who picked this up for free. Or girl, or other, whatever. They've listed it now for $16. Now you might think, hey dude, why are you listening? Why are you listing your stuff for so cheap? Why are you, undervaluing yourself? Well, the thing is, I want to get my art into more people's hands, because I think that's the mission of art, is to just spread it, so everyone gets to enjoy it. But the thing is, when someone resells the art, I get a kickback. Now I have basically on it, you can set the kickback level per art gallery. Like this one's called Liquid Psychedelia. This is limited to 100 pieces, one of each. There's no duplicates, so whoever owns it. But my kickback is 6.9%. I get it, 6.9. But anyways, so if someone sells this for the equivalent of $1,000, I'll get 6.9% of that, which would be $69. So if someone sells this for $1,000, I get $69 kickback from that. And that literally, this could sell over and over. I could be 90 years old, and it sells, and I get a kickback. I could be a fucking skeleton, and whoever has a control of my account later on in life, later on in the future, gets that money. See, when you're an artist and you sell an actual painting, you get the money right then and there, but then poof, you don't get any more after that. But here, I get a little bit of a kickback. I made another little dumb series called Boomer, about boomers. I made the kickback on that 10. a little bit higher, but it's only limited to 20 pieces. Whereas this one's limited to 100. And I made the kickback a little more fair. It's at 6.9%. You know, when you're unknown, really, you don't want to make your kickback too high. Like, probably on most of my future ones, I'll make the kickback just like 5%. But yeah, this one's called 1988. It's supposed to look like, you know, 80s kind of just design right there. Just it's supposed to scream 1980s. That's the point of that one. Man, you can see like the whole history of who's bought it, who owns it, and you can like click on them. It's so cool. You know, they're trying to sell it now for 16. You know, if they do, they do. You know, and then you can see what kind of art they have. It's all pretty cool. But anyways, let's continue. This one's one of my favorites that I made in this collection. I listed it so cheap, I don't know, but I just did. But yes, this is a very cool one. I called this one Fleeting Beauty because, you know, the beauty is that orb that you see, but it's leaving the frame, so you have to capture the moment before it's all gone. So that's why I called it Fleeting Beauty. Really like that one. This is called Psychedelia. It's supposed to look kind of like Australia. I know it doesn't look spot on, but it's supposed to kind of look like Australia. Psychedelia. Yeah, that's another one that sold for dirt cheap. Here's one that actually sold for about 15 bucks at the time. About 15, 16 bucks. Dark Heart. Pretty cool. I really like this one. I'm saying like I really like it's my art. Well, there are some of these I don't really like. You know, like this one I'm not too big of a fan on. Memories. This is actually a picture from PS3 of my backyard, how it used to look, but edited on PS3 with a PS3 like, you know, photo editing tool. Here's two that both sold for like $19, $18. Inside this series, I made another mini series inside of it. You know, I'm just testing the waters and stuff of these weird 16 different like alien cells, and there's like a little like backstory behind them. It's pretty cool, you know. And someone bought one of these for about 20 bucks at the time. They also bought this one. They're just like different cells. Yeah, pretty cool. You can see like how it sold, and yeah. I've yet to sell one and then have the seller resell it yet, but that'll be cool when that finally does happen. I have had one sell, and then someone else offered that seller something for it, but you know, they offered him like nothing, so obviously the seller's not going to accept that. So, and then the very first one I ever sold was this one right here. This one is Psychedelic Oxidation. So this one is mostly just, I don't know, it's supposed to be like a psychedelic photo but rusted. I don't know. Someone, you know, it's the very first one I sold. And then if we go back, we type in Boomer. Oh yeah, I gotta take that off. Boomer. Oh, why did I put Boomner? Here we go. Look at this. Oh my god, look how much they relisted these for. It's insane. Hey, more power to them. If it sells for that much, you know, I'll be a happy man. I'll be a happy man. This is my Boomer collection. Oh god. Sort by. Recently sold. So these are just pictures of my grandfather and my grandmother. Just Boomer art. My god. You know, different cool Boomer arts. Like here's one. This one's called, come on, load. The Boomer. The Boomer. The Boomer contemplates his life decisions, you know. I showed my grandmother, like, I sold a picture of you, and she's like, it's gonna be all over the TV now. I'm like, calm down. I'm not in some famous artist. It's not gonna just magically be all over the TV now. Like, I wish, right? This is the one I showed her that I sold. So this photo, there's various different color editions of it, but this is the one that sold. I sold it to a poor USMC veteran, U.S. Marine Corps. Alright. Here's one I sold for like 15 cents, and look how much they're trying to sell it for. This one has like that 80s aesthetic. Look at this. Come on, load, you mother trucker. My grandfather in like an 80s aesthetic looking place. I sold it for 15 cents. They're trying to sell it for about 2,000. Hey, I hope it sells for 2,000, because if it sells for 2,000, I mean, I'm getting freaking a big cut of that. So I'm getting 6.9% of that. This is I'll show you 2 more real quick. Wait, I'll actually show you 3 more. Actually, show you 4 more. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed. I'm sorry I'm taking up all your time, but it's my grandmother. A hilarious picture right here. Baby boomer. This is an older photo of my grandmother from when I was younger, like middle school age. I took of her. I said, make a dumb face. Actually, I had brought my PS3 over to her house and I took that picture. So there's that one. Boomer glitch. I actually transferred this one to my father just to test how much the fees would cost transferring one. So if I ever do become a famous artist, I don't think I will, but if I do, that's his emergency fund. He can sell that picture. And then this is the very last one I added to Boomer. She's wearing a cowboy hat. I put that on her. I put this funny wig and I put this cowboy hat on her. Did some weird edits. You know, she posed for the picture, and that was listed for a ton of money. But yeah. But look at this one. This is the one that just sold today. I sold 8 today, or 8 yesterday. No, I sold 7 yesterday, 1 today. Look how much they're selling this for. $160,000. Please sell. Literally. Let's count. Let's see how much money. That's not going to sell for that. But if it does, look. Okay. Let's do 160. I admire their optimism. I really do. Divided. No. Times 6 point. No. Times 0 point. No, fuck it. How do we say it? Divided by 6.9. So, let's calculate that. Wait. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. We gotta get 10. Okay, let's just calculate it this way. 10% of that would be 16,000, right? Let's just do it this way. 6.9% of. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I had to grab something real quick. Ooh, there we go. Alright, so if that sold for that much, I would get $11,000, basically. It's not gonna sell for that. It's not. Literally, it would only sell. It's literally someone who would have to be like a millionaire meme lord to buy something like that for that much, okay? But it's not gonna sell for that much. I applaud your enthusiasm. I really do. I really do applaud it. I hope it does sell for that much. I hope it does sell for that much. Please, please. But yeah, there's some of my dumb junk. There you go. Alright, I must tell y'all something right here. Do you want me to... Alright, I have a song that I made a year or 2 ago as a joke. Basically for this label. Well, I made a few songs. 3 of them are just so freaking cringy. I'm not going to post them. But the instrumental one I will post if you want to hear it. So let me know down below in the comment section. I doubt any of y'all made this far. But let me know down in the comment section. Oh yeah, I just want to hit that. But let me know down in the comment section if you are going to pay $160,000 for this. Oh God, it's only worth $154,000. Oh no, I'm going broke. No, just kidding. But anyways, let me know if y'all want to hear that. So it's a label. Basically, they made like noise music, just like noise music, basically. Not like anything good you want to hear, but I have an instrumental song that I put out on that label a year or two ago. And then that label actually got banned from Bandcamp from horrible imagery that some of the artists used. Imagery that is a little extreme even for me. But I did not use any of that kind of imagery. But yeah, it got banned. It still does exist on Internet Archive. But if you'd like me to upload that track, it's called STD Tango. And my lovely girlfriend Rena came up with that name. She came up with all four of the... Okay, this is what happened. I said, pick names of the songs, and I'll make songs around them. So she named the first song, I Bleached My Butthole, But You Still Wouldn't Fuck Me. So I had to make a song around that. The second one was called Ear Intercourse. I had to make a song around that. The third one was called Scat Doesn't Scare Me. I had to make a song around that. And then the fourth one was STD Tango, which I made an instrumental song. The first three will make you cringe your eyes out. So I'm not going to upload those. But if you want to hear the instrumental one, like I said, it's noise music. It's nothing wonderful. I made it as a joke for that label. But if you would like to hear me upload it to the channel, let me know. Might be a minute or two before I put out my next modded gear video. So if you want to see anything in the meantime, it's probably going to be that. But just let me know if you don't want to see it. If one person in the comment section says they want to see it, I'm going to put it out and curse you all. So be careful what you wish for. But I will put it out in the comments if any of y'all ever say you want it. Well, I'll see you all later. Yeah. I can't believe I've sold 20 NFTs. In total, I've made around like $50, around $50 from selling these, which is pretty cool for an unknown artist, right? So I'm going to put a lot more effort into my next, I guess, gallery, whatever you want to call it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be accessing my very first, my old phone, and it has a lot of, I always have created photo art ever since, I've created photo art ever since PS3, so ever since 2009. Late 2009, very late 2009. I've created ever since then. So, yeah, I'm going to access my old phone, and I'm going to probably create a gallery of some of my old stuff. And if people want to buy it, they are more than welcome to. It's going to be fun. It'll be an old, we'll see how much I got on here. We'll see how big the gallery is going to be. I'll still have to get the gallery approved. Like when you make a series, you have to get it approved. It's really hard to get it approved. Literally, the only way I got mine approved is because I was being so helpful to new people, trying to help them get their stuff set up, that I guess, they liked what I was doing, so they approved my stuff. But it's insanely hard to get your stuff approved. You can still sell stuff, but if it's not approved, but people are a lot less likely to buy it. If it's not like it has the magic check mark of approval. So yeah, I've made a couple other series, but those are the two I'd rather show y'all. Here's one. So yeah, my old phone battery's charging. And I'll probably make another little series on that. I'm probably gonna move most of my artwork to the Cardano network once it's available. I mean, NFT support's already there, but it's extremely hard to do that right now. So I'll probably wait until it's easy for the layman to do it, because I have those 3D little antenna toppers. So yeah. Well, I'll see you all later. And like I said, if you want to see any of my art, just go, just go to OpeanSea.io, and you can literally type in either Boomer. Boomer's easier. You can type in Boomer, or you can type in Liquid Psychedelia, and you can find my collections, and you can click on one. I like this one a lot. This is the very last one I added to the collection. Beauty stops when the thinking does. Basically, what I was trying to this is like an alternative version to the Fleeting Beauty. The thought behind this is art and beauty and everything like that is just in the human mind. If we actually stop thinking about it, it ceases to exist. It's all a construct. There's no such thing as beauty. It's only what we make it. So that's a fun thing to end this video on, I guess. So yeah, look at that. Well, I'll see you guys later, and like I said, let me know if you want to hear that cringy noise music track. I'll upload it. Other than that, it's going to be a minute before you see my next video, because I want to make sure it comes out good and not garbage quality. So I'll see you all later. Let's end this video now. Alright, see you guys. Sleepy time.